Oh, thank you so much for the meal, but I just can't eat anymore.
Are you okay? You didn't have to force it all down, you know.
I'm fine. I've got a cast iron stomach.
Oh, this is gonna
I'm
be
sorry
so
my
much
mother
tighter
made
with
so
a
much.
PS4 controller. There's just certain things I really couldn't do with the on-screen touch controls. Ugh.
It was all delicious, though. My mother
Hi
would never be
everybody,
able to do
by the
something
way,
like that.
this is my favorite game of all time. Absolutely. I've probably played this like
Thanks for the compliment.
over 100
I'm glad
times.
you're happy. I'm gonna go downstairs and help my mother clean up. Feel free to rest up here for a bit, alright?
Sure, that sounds good.
Not gonna talk so much, just gonna play.
How is he, Reina?
Stuffed. He said he couldn't eat anymore, so I had him rest upstairs for a bit.
Is that right? In that case, now would be a good time to tell the mayor. It's dark out, so be careful, Reina.
Okay, I'll go get him.
There we go. So cool.
Mayor!
What's all the racket for, Reina?
Sir, come to my house quick! There's no time to waste!
Now just what is going on here, young lady?
The hero! He's finally appeared!
What?
It's true! He has the Sword of Light and everything!
The Sword of Light?
His clothes are foreign looking too. There's no doubt about it. He's the hero from the legend!
The original version,
My goodness.
the original version did not have the voiceovers, the conversation voiceovers, or the character artwork overlays.
Tell me, Reina, where did you find him?
In the Sacred Forest, he saved me from a monster using the Sword of Light, and right now he's resting in my house.
And the only other real change
I'm
is
telling you the
that
truth. What's more, he said he's on a journey, but didn't have any idea where he was.
the only other real change is that you can't combine spells during battle like you used to be able to mix like Ray and Starlight together and time it, because some would take more time to cast, so you'd have to like time them together, and you could mix the spells on screen, which would do more damage. But I think they took it out because they figured instead of doing 2.5 damage, you could do more damage by doing them independently back to back. So yeah, I think it's better that way anyway, but I kind of miss it. It was cooler looking. It
This is more than a coincidence?
was like the only thing.
Indeed. It is something worth looking into. Reina, I know as well as anybody that you are not the kind of girl to make up stories either.
Thank you, Mayor.
So let's get to the bottom of this. First things first, let's see what he has to say.
Wait!
Neo, you are the one.
Mom, I'm back!
Raina, oh, no, 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 no.
What's wrong, Mom? Why are you panicking like that?
No, it's just that
He's eating everything in the house.
Calm down, Mom. Tell me what's wrong.
I said it.
Said what?
The H
I said
word.
the H word.
What? You told him that? So what did he say?
I don't think he understood what I meant.
Please be calm, everyone. It's all right. He doesn't understand what this is all about either. This must be Claude C. Kenny then, yes? Allow me to say, I'm honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Regis, and I humbly serve this village as its mayor.
Good to meet you, sir.
Allow me to thank you profusely for saving our dear Reina's life in the sacred forest.
Oh, not at all, sir.
Speaking of which, Reina has told me that you are, at present, in the midst of a journey.
Oh, well, it's hardly worth calling a journey, really.
So tell me, where is your destination? The Kingdom of Cross? Or perhaps the continent of Lacour?
They spell the names totally differently.
Well,
A curious traveler indeed. Not only do you not know where you are, but where you are going is also yet unknown.
What are you trying to say, sir?
Mr. Kenny, if you will forgive my rudeness for a moment, I do believe everything you have told us has been a lie. You are far from an ordinary traveler.
If I'm not a traveler, then what am I?
A visitor from another world. A hero of legend, hidden under the guise of a traveler. In fact, even you will agree that you are the hero of light who has come to fulfill his duty as our savior. Am I wrong?
Very subtle, Mr. Mayor.
What? Listen, what would possibly make you think that
If it's proof you need, then let me share with you a glimpse of our world. It has been told in our history that when the people of Expel are suffering under the threat of impending doom, a hero will appear in garbs of foreign make, and with his sword of light, he will save us all. Your clothes are nothing like what we have, and you carry the sword of light. What more proof do we need?
what are you... I don't have any sword of light.
Of course you do. You used a blinding light to save me earlier.
It's not a sword of light, it's just a quantum oscillating phaser gun.
That?
Exactly.
Maybe he really isn't the one.
He's got to be.
I think I know why you're all confused. This weapon of mine, it's not a sword of light, although I'll admit that it's something like one. But still, carrying this around doesn't make me any kind of special hero. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
It's such a good story, too.
How can you say that?
Well, I mean, I'm not a hero. I don't have any kind of power like that. I don't even have any idea what's going on here. How can you expect me to save anyone at all?
You truly have no idea? You really don't know anything about the sorcery globe or the cataclysms?
We're not talking about something that happens in the village here. We're talking about the cataclysms that have affected the entire world.
Just take notice of the backgrounds and the decor of the rooms and it's so ahead of its time. So good. Pre-rendered backgrounds are so well done.
It seems that you do not really know what we are talking about. Please allow me to explain. It all began 3 months ago.
Bonks his head on the table.
On another continent, northwest of this village, there is a kingdom by the name of El. One fateful day, a meteor crashed upon Aluria, a town located within El's territory. At first, people saw it as merely a rare and remarkable celestial event. But before long, a cataclysm took place. Great hordes of monsters suddenly appeared in the once peaceful nation, and the havoc they spread devastated the kingdom of El. There has never been anything like this before in our world. Not until the arrival of that meteor. It only stands to reason that the two events are related to each other. The meteor came to be called the Sorcery Globe, a stone of pure demonic evil. No matter how you look at it, that stone must be the reason for the disasters that have befallen the world. And now, just as the sorcery globe fell upon our heads one day, so you have also appeared out of thin air. If that stone is the source of the chaos, then we believe that only you can cut through the chaos and save us.
But I'm just a...
The cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing recorded before. Docile animals turning into fearsome monsters. It will not be long before disaster befalls this humble village, too.
But I'm not anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to deal with some kind of magic meteorite?
If you are not, then where did you come from? And where are you going?
I don't know how to explain it, and even if I did, you wouldn't understand it. The only thing I can tell you is that I'm here because of an accident, and not because I wanted to be here. I just want to go back to where I came from. That's all.
A meteoroid is a meteor in space. A meteor is a meteor entering the atmosphere, and a meteorite is one that hits the ground. So they got that right. Sorry.
You must have your reasons, but you must let us know more before we can make sense of this.
I know, but that's all I can tell you.
Very well. If you insist on it, then I am sure there is at least some truth to it. You will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after all.
How can this be?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
Not at all. It is our own fault forcing you to be someone you are not in the first place.
I'm sorry about this.
Excuse me.
I don't believe this. He has to be the one. Those clothes and that sword of light.
They even do reflections in the water and mirrors. It's so good. Altogether, this game has the best elements of any game I've ever played. I love Final Fantasy, but this is just so good. Why not? Just in case it doubt it's gonna bug out this. Let's do that little save right there. Used to be called Shingo Forest.
What am I trying to accomplish here?
They put those little leaves in the top left corner to warm up the frame. It's like everything that was so well done. It's a masterpiece.
Father, what am I supposed to do? Father,
What am I supposed to do?
Please keep your voice down. We wouldn't want Reina to hear us.
That girl's passed out on her bed now that she's finally had enough of crying for her dead father.
I am sure this is just as much a shock for you as it is for her. But you are her mother. You need to stay calm for her sake.
Stay calm? How am I supposed to stay calm? My husband is dead.
Wester,
Without him, what am I going to do? I still haven't told her yet. Now that he's gone, I'll have to tell her all by myself. Can you imagine having to tell your daughter that she's not your real child? I knew I should have thrown away that damn pendant. Why didn't I get rid of the last connection to her real parents? She would have been mine, my real daughter.
So who am I then?
Raina.
Mr. Kenny.
Morning.
Good morning.
What's wrong? You look tired.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. I didn't mean to cause a scene like that.
It's alright. I mean, I know I must look really out of place to you. Now that I know the whole story, it's pretty easy to see how everyone came to that conclusion.
I grew up listening to tales about the hero, you know. They talked about how the hero would appear in our time of greatest need and save our way of life. And, I mean, a lot of people are desperately in need right now, aren't they? All around the world. Having you show up just like the stories at a time like this, I just thought you had to be the one.
That makes sense.
I mean, I wasn't sure, but I was pretty sure.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be the hero you wanted.
I didn't mean that, Mr. Kenny. It's not your fault. I'm the one to blame for being so easily taken in by the stories of the hero.
I still want to apologize, though. I really wish there's something I could do.
You don't have to worry about it. I hope you can get back to your home soon. I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I stayed here alone for a little while?
Well, okay. I hope you feel better. See you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kenny. I better get back home. Wouldn't want my mother worrying about me.
She wasn't joking when she said stay here a little. Just looks like something back there. Well, it must be like water or something. That's so cool. Excuse me. Look at that
Hey,
artwork.
Raina.
Ah.
You're a sight for sore eyes. How have things been?
Good.
Well, great.
Alan?
I've
got good news for you, Reina. I'm finally ready.
Ready? For what?
The stage has finally been set. Or should I say, our wedding ceremony is ready.
I found a new man's.
Huh? What are you saying, Alan? I
Dude,
don't
I'm
know what you're
12.
talking about, Alan. I'm not getting married to you.
You'll change your tune soon enough, Reina. Once you witness my greatness, my power.
I'm not changing anything. What happened to you, Alan?
Can't you feel it? The power that's pouring out of my body, even as we speak.
Whoa.
Alan, what happened to you?
Whatever. Take her away.
You got some demon in you, bro.
Let me go!
Fret not, my dear. Soon you won't be able to live without me. The stone has told me so.
I'm talking to stones and shit. Cuckoo.
What's Someone get Regis! Get Wester!
Raina!
Well, quite the reception.
Mom! Help me!
Alan, what is the meaning of this? Let Raina go right now.
Can't do that.
Alan, have you gone mad?
Alan?
Move out of my way, please. I will not be kind to interlopers.
Let Raina go! Ah!
I will say this one last time. Get out of my way, or I will make sure everyone here regrets it dearly.
Let him through, everybody. This is not the same Alan we knew. I think he'll do what he says.
But Raina,
I'm going to be all right. Please, don't worry about me.
It would have been easier if everyone just did this the first time I asked. Off then! Get in!
Whoa.
Why are you doing this, Alan?
Sorry.
This is terrible. And what you did to my mother.
Cool off in here for a while. I'll come back for you later. And don't even think about trying to escape.
I've got to get out of here.
Aw. Portrait A. Oh, B, yeah. You could spike his drink for him. You are the butler. Let's see what I'm gonna do there.
There's got to be a hidden exit somewhere.
Ting.
There we go.
Love those old CGI effects. So cool. Yeah.
Where am I? I had no idea a tunnel like this exists under the mansion. Ah! There's someone on the ground!
Boss man.
Bosman, are you alright?
He's called Boss man.
Raina, why are you here?
That's what I was gonna ask you. Oh, you're hurt.
I'll be fine. But what are you doing here, Raina?
I was taken here by Alan. He was going on about a wedding in some kind of altar.
I see. Well, Alan had me build this bizarre room inside the Salva mines for him. Guess now I know what the altar's for, I'm afraid. Something's wrong with that boy. He's got this stone, and every time he looks at it, he cracks this smile that makes him look like a madman. I was frankly too scared to go on. But when I tried to escape, this happened to me. Raina, if you're the one he's after, you better get out of here fast.
I can't just leave you here, Bosman.
I'll be all right. I'll leave the mansion once I've rested up a bit. But you don't have that kind of luxury, Raina.
But
This mansion is connected to the Salva mines on the inside. You might be able to find your way back to town through there. Now get moving.
Yeah. Just in case.
when do they...
What? Oh god.
I can't lose it here.
Alright, that was. Yeah, this first battle. It's tough. I don't think I have any. Oh, okay. So UP. Underpowered.
I'm not gonna lose.
Oh, that's good RNG though. It's thank God it's like second to second. It's not. Let's see, so. Ta-ta!
Weaker than I thought. Ooh, great.
Ooh, okay. Still gonna have to save. That's so good. I'll be playing this game till I'm 90 years old. It's so fucking good.
I'm not gonna lose.
Oh shit. Woohoo! Krakow,
It's all
baby.
over. Ooh, great.
Maybe just one more.
I'm not gonna lose.
Yeah, that's how you cancel.
It's all over.
Battles get so intense. The item.
I'm not gonna lose.
Meow. Get that up a little bit. The more you use spells and specialties, the more proficient they get, and they change the graphics and start glowing, and it's so good. Trailing in blue and stuff. These sneaky little, you can barely see it, but yeah. Oh.
I'm not gonna lose.
Where are you going?
Weaker than I thought. Ooh, great.
And those are the towns that whenever a character is introduced, they randomly get 3 different talents, and the most important one was Nimble Fingers, so we can pickpocket later. So I had to restart like 12 times just to get that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's still not worth it yet. You will see why later. And we can't go here. Huh.
I'm not gonna lose.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's all over.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lose.
Oh, shoosh. Oh, that's so bad. Get out of here.
Oh,
Whoa. You know what I mean? You little fucker.
heal! I can't lose it here.
Wow.
Heal!
Right there.
Weaker than I thought.
That's it. I gotta say, the items look better here, but like they just had a simple like dynamic to the artwork before, and there weren't any real repeats of the icons for the items. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Do something in a second. Let's see if we can take a look at that picture. Oh, we need it for later. There's a way to scroll down, but and we're almost there.
I'm not gonna lose. Yeah!
It's not good to double like that and stand in front of them, but woo! Little hop step.
It's all over. Ooh, great!
She's got a pep in her step. Oh, now, yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted. Oh yeah. I forget. I think this one is just does closest enemy semi-auto. I remember having it on semi-auto for some reason because it messed with something. I don't remember. Don't remember. Yeah, let's keep it that way. Keep it normal. Keep it simple. Oh wait, wait. Yeah, do that for you guys. And that's it. And there's a little loop there. Yeah. And here we go.
What is this place?
Ah, my sweet bride. So wonderful of you to make it to our little wedding. Reina, my dear, you should know by now that you can't escape from me.
Alan, what is wrong with you? You weren't like this before.
No, I wasn't. I've changed, and I have the stone to thank for that.
Alan!
But that's a trifle matter not worth killing yourself over. Shall we begin the ceremony?
Reina!
That's close enough.
So you're out. Let Reyna go. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
If you'll excuse me, sir, we are in the middle of a holy ceremony. In just a moment, we will be together as one. I would appreciate it if you would show some respect. Now then, my Reyna.
No! Mr. Kenny, help me!
Stop it! This isn't anything holy. You can't force someone into marriage like this.
Force? I think you're a tad mistaken here. We are in love with each other. Love with each other. Love!
Alan?
Love with...
Oh no!
So mad.
Mr. Kenny!